So that was really the just cause meaning behind it. But one of the major reasons why we knew we had to do it was the economics of the mortgage industry. There was a break in mortgage economics in 2020 where there was just an inherent creation of margin expansion, right? There was not enough mortgage professionals to do all the loans that were out there. And inherently, when there's a line wrapped around the building, prices go up, right? And so mortgage companies, both wholesale and retail, created massive amounts of margin and revenue. And that all just went to the company because there was no mechanism in place to get revenue to the mortgage professional, which we consider the entrepreneur. And so what happened was you saw a lot of mortgage professionals leave retail, not because they didn't necessarily like retail, they just didn't like the lack of transparency. And they saw that they could control the economics better in the wholesale/broker space. And that was very true. The problem is that since that has happened, most mortgage brokers only use a handful of wholesalers. You have your UWMs, your Rockets, your New Reses, CMGs, fill in the blank. And the reason they only use a few wholesalers is because they want the consistency of business, right? They want to utilize the same systems and processes. They want to know where their files are. They want consistency in talking to the fulfillment team. And if you use 10, 15, 20 different wholesalers, it's really challenging to create efficiencies and scalability. So most people really narrow it down. And those same wholesalers, they know that, right? They know that they create stickiness amongst brokers. And so now what they're doing is they're increasing their margins, which puts the brokers back in that same situation that they were trying to avoid previously, which now they're not in control of their economics anymore because the companies that they like sending their loans to, they have now increased their margins to the point where they're not as competitive, forcing brokers to use other wholesalers who might be more competitive, but do not have the same fulfillment systems or technologies or processes. And the reason why a lot of brokers are looking to partner with Neo is because they get the consistency of transparent price and they get to control that price, but they also get the consistency of really great technology, consistent fulfillment, like their loans are the same place all the time. And really that's why I think a lot of people are starting to realize, okay, we don't want your standard non-transparent retail, but we also don't want to have to send our loans to 15 or 20 different wholesalers